Back at you with another one. Another one. I'm on my cell phone doing something different. You know, see how many people show up. 'Cause, YouTube, they be hating on the brother. They hating on the player. You know what I'm talking about? They hating on the player. A lot of people don't get the alerts, especially when I do it from my computer or PC, as some people would say. But let's see how many people show up, cause they be hating on the brother, and I got another channel I've been working on lately. You know, so let's see what happens. See what the vibe like. They done change things up a little bit on here. But hey, man, you never know how this thing gonna go. You know, and I had no plans to do a live. It's just off the cuff. Just see what it is. See how it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Really, just see how it's gonna go. You know, I like to experiment. Not experiment, I should say. I like to test. I like to test things out sometimes. Just see how it goes. Sometimes in life, you just gotta try. Give it a try. And do your best. And see how it goes. And if it goes well, you like it, keep doing it. This goes with anything in life. Sometimes you don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to know all the answers. But you just got to get it started. And when you get it started, whatever that might be, the answers will come. That's just how life usually works. But hey, if you never get started, you can't win. If you're not playing the game, if you're not in the game, you can't win. That's just what it is. You know, you can be a fan or stay on the sidelines all your life and not get in the game. You know, and that's playing it safe. When you just stand to the side like a cheerleader because you're afraid of failing, or you're afraid what might happen, or you're afraid of the unknown. But in life, real life, if you want to be a winner, you gotta get it. You gotta play the game. You gotta play the game. You can't sit around and listen to what everybody else is saying and be scared of what might happen. That's nah. That's kind of that's too much fear. That's fear. sometimes you gotta man, my internet is acting all janky all of a sudden. You know, this one thing I hate. The internet is the internet it's been acting up a lot lately around here for whatever reason. I don't know why that is, but it's just been that way for some time now. Internet is janky. But regardless of how janky the internet may be here, I still don't let that stop me from doing whatever I want to do. Don't let what you don't have stop you from doing what you want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. You got to push through the things that you fear the most, or the obstacles that you feel like, are holding you back. There's always a way to figure things out. There's always a way. People used to say if there's a will, there's a way. But in life, you gotta figure things out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta feel the vibe. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us are around people that they ain't really feeling us like that. A lot of us around people that ain't really feeling us like that. And we know that, but we still continue to hang around them anyway. And that's a mistake. What you should do is hang around the people that are feeling you. That's what you really should be doing. But most of the time, we don't do that. We hang around people that they ain't feeling us at all, and we know it. We know they're not feeling us, but we hang around them anyway. You know why? Because a lot of us are insecure like that. We rather hang with somebody than not hang around nobody. And that's where a lot of insecurities come from. See, I love myself more than anybody, right? Nobody loves me as much as me. So I'm willing to not hang around anybody and hang around somebody that ain't vibing with me. Someone that I know is just tolerating me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not willing to hang with anybody. I'm not willing to hang with anybody. I'm willing to lose everybody to hang with the people that I really are vibing with, that are like-minded, that like being around me, that like me for just me. Ain't got nothing to do with my accomplishments or anything that happened in the past. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because nobody loves me as much as me. I love me some me. You know what I'm saying? Like every day when I wake up and look in the mirror, I'm happy I get to see another day. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of my friends, they're not here no more. They're gone, man. I've lost a lot of people over the past 10 years. Friends and family. So as I've gotten older, it's the little things that I appreciate more. Not saying I didn't appreciate it before, but my appreciation today means more than ever before, if you know what I mean. Hold up, give me a second. Hold up. Hold up, give me a second. I gotta sign into this computer real quick. You know, like today, man, all of these computers been acting funny style. I think it's the updates is what is the problem. That's one thing about Windows computer. You got a Windows computer, they update a lot. So, you know, that's what it is. If you got a Windows computer, they update a lot. If you got a Mac, you don't have to worry about none of that. Yeah, but a lot of us hang around people that ain't really feeling us like that. And then we get mad when the relationship falls apart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, smash the like button. Even if you're looking at the recording, smash the like button. See, a lot of us are upset when the relationship crashes and burns, and you know that this person you hanging out with ain't really feeling you like that. You know, that's the thing. You can't get mad if the person don't like you. You can't get mad if the person don't like you. What you should do is get up and leave. And don't call her back and don't call her no more. Or don't call him no more. That's what you should do. You can't get mad if people don't like you. You can't get mad, bro. You can't get mad. If somebody doesn't like you, well, fuck, there's somebody else that does. So you should go hang around the person that's feeling you. You know what I'm saying? But we hang around people all day long, 7 days a week. You know they ain't really feeling you like that. But you hang around them anyway because you want to win them over and all this shit. You want them to you want to get them to change their mind, and she'll warm up to me and all this nonsense. No. She ain't feeling you. She ain't feeling you. You know, and there's nothing you can really do about it. You know. Now, some people will say, well, it could change one day. Well, who the hell, why do you want to wait around that long to find out? I don't want to wait around months and years for her to change her mind. Hell no. Life is too short. I don't want to wait. No. I don't want to wait. No. You know? And see, that's the problem with a lot of celebrities are like that too. Cause see, a lot of celebrities, you know, they have high status, right? So, you know, a lot of celebrities look at their what they do as a part of them, and that's kind of that's your self-esteem shouldn't come from what you do as a career. That's a mistake, you know. And they try to leverage their celebrity status and what they do, you know, to get women. But the problem with that is that doesn't last forever. I mean, for some people it does, but very few people can sustain the same status for 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you really think about it, how many celebrities you know that we still talk about 100 years ago? Almost zero. I mean, hell, most celebrities don't even live to be 100 years old. So, I mean, let's go 60 years. How many celebrities that we still talk about like 60 years ago that we still talk about today? Almost none. Most of them didn't live to be 60. I mean, the closest is probably Michael Jackson, and he didn't even live to be 60. So, you know, I mean, but the man was, you became a man before the celebrity. You know what I'm saying? So it has to, so you should establish a foundation as a man first before you do anything. Otherwise, you get caught up like a lot of these guys do. You know, they start doing weirdo shit. And this is how they get jammed up with women. You know, because see, the women, a lot of these girls know that these dudes are lame. They don't, you know, they're getting goofy. So what a lot of these women will do is, you know, they'll get to know these guys and pick up on their strengths and weaknesses and try to use it against them. You know, they'll come through the door with that mentality. Even before they get there, they didn't have good intentions in the first place. And a lot of times, these guys get hooked up with these girls. So the same guy that hooked him up, hell, he ain't no better than the girl. Really. You know, I mean, take a look at Tiger Woods. I mean, do you really think Tiger Woods is meeting these women out and about? Hell no. It's a bunch of women he done ran into over the years and smashed. Do you really think he met them on his own? No. Come on. Where you gonna go and meet these women? I'm not talking about just his wife. He done met up a gang of women. I mean, come on. I mean, these guys, when they get the wife, that the girl that they got married to, I mean, they didn't meet them on their own. There's a good chance they didn't. They got hooked up by somebody. That's how a lot of these entertainers work. Somebody knows somebody. Somebody know a girl that want to get married and start a family, and he want to get married and start a family too. So he needs a girl that understands what being a celebrity is like, understand what comes along with being an entertainer is like. So, I mean, the average woman probably can't be with an entertainer because he's going to be gone all the time. And she going to be complaining. So he can't have that. He got to have a girl that understands that, hey, when I leave home, whatever I do out there stays out there. Whatever I do outside the household stays out there in the streets. But when I come home, I'm home. You know what I'm saying? But some girls ain't gonna go for that. So it takes a certain type of woman to be with an entertainer. That's just what it is. You know, because that's kind of a different world. Being an entertainer and having relationships, you know, amongst themselves, because that's a very small group of people. It's not a lot of people. It's not like you got millions of entertainers walking up. No, no. There's a hand. It's a small pool of people. That's why everybody's dating each other. If you look at the entertainers, a lot of them have dated each other, whether you knew it or not. You might not see them on the red carpet together, but a lot of them is smashing each other and all kind of shit. Most of them know each other directly or indirectly through somebody in Hollywood, especially, or even in New York. You know, but a lot of those people, they're not really vibing with each other like that. You know what I'm saying? And see, that's the problem. Whether you are, at the end of the day, an entertainer is still a person. And a lot of them aren't vibing with each other. Just like you probably hang around a lot of people and they're not really vibing with you. And I'm here to tell you, just like sports, check this out. Hold up. I gotta restart my computer over here. Just like sports, just like sports, right? I remember I heard somebody say, I heard one of these coaches say a long time ago. I heard one of these coaches say a long time ago that when players get drafted to the NFL, they got to have it. They got to have that thing in them, whatever that thing is. You can call it mojo, the vibe, the the energy, the dog in them, the the mamba. You can call it whatever you want to call it, right? But this coach was like, "Yo, when the coach was like, yo, I can't teach you that. Whatever that thing is, I can't teach that. I can only help you develop more into that. But I can't teach you how to get that, right?" And he said, "Hey, I can show you the X and O's on the board and give you a playbook and all that shit, right? But I can't teach you how to develop that spirit." And that's true. That was probably the realest shit I ever heard any coach say before. And I heard Coach Prime say something like that. Prime time, Deion Sanders. I heard him say something like that. He said, "Man, when you go to the NFL, you got to have it, bro. You got to have that thing inside you." You know what I'm saying? And he said, the reason why you got to have that thing inside you, because it's a cold game out here. This is a cold world out here. And if you don't got that thing inside you, the world is going to teach you a lesson. And you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna last long if you don't have that dog inside you. So this applies to your relationships. If you meet a girl or a guy, and if they don't have that thing inside them, y'all ain't gonna make it. Y'all not gonna last long. The same rules apply, in my opinion. The relationship is gonna be short lived if she don't got that thing in her. You can't give that to nobody. You can't give it to her. If they ain't got it, they ain't got it. That's what it is. That's what it is. Look. Let's take it like, uh, look at it like this. In sports, you have average players and you have below average players. And then you got good players and you got great players. What separates the good player from the great player. It's that thing. That great player got that thing in them, man. He got that winning spirit. He got that thing. Some people say it's confidence. No, it goes beyond confidence. It goes beyond confidence. It's beyond confidence. He got that thing in him where it's like when you're around, when people are around him or her, they don't want to leave. They don't want to leave, man. They don't want to hang around him all the time. When he say something or do something, people believe it. They believe it with without even explaining anything. They believe it because they feel it. They feel what the person is coming from or what the person is saying. They don't even have to have proof. That's the difference between the good and the greats. The great people believe without no proof. They just believe that they could do it. That's the difference. That's the difference. But you can't, nobody can give that to you. You got to have it. You know what I'm saying? That's what Coach Prime was talking about. That's the dog mentality that they're talking about. I mean, you can call it whatever you want to call it, but it's really a winning spirit in life, in general. It really goes beyond football and athletics. It just depends on what type of person you are. You know what I'm saying? You have to believe when nobody else believes. You know what I'm saying? It goes beyond material and car, clothes, jewelry, women, men, money. It goes beyond any of that. All of that shit can be taken away like overnight. In a week, all your shit can be gone. And then what you gonna do? Who are you without the stuff? Cars, clothes, jewelry, money. Some people commit suicide, man. When they take their money away or lost their job or the wife leaves, some people jump off the fucking building, man. Because they didn't know who they was. Because they didn't have that thing in them. You know what I'm saying? They had identity problems. They had issues. You know? A lot of people have identity issues. They don't know who they are. Most people I meet, they don't know who they are, man. They don't know who they are. Most people I meet, they don't know who they are. They don't. Unfortunately. And if you don't know who you are, oh damn, my batteries is going dead, man. Damn, my battery is going dead, man. I got to go. Yeah, I got to go probably another 2 minutes. I'm gonna have to go. My battery is going dead. Damn. I want to go for at least another 30 minutes, but that's not gonna happen. Man, these lights. Oh. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, hang around people that's that's vibing with you, people that's not tolerating you, you know what I'm saying? That should be the goal. You know, if you work a job, you probably hang around enough people that tolerate you and that don't like you. So hey, that should be your goal. Get around people that respect you. Respect before everything. So like and share this video. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.